So, a little less than a month ago, a member of staff for this Jojo game DM'd me with something that caught my attention. Do you miss the old YBA combat? We made a Jojo game that feels like the old YBA combat, but adds some extra features to the main game. If you want to, you could try it out. The game is currently small and has a chance of blowing up, considering Eclipse likes it as well, which is saying a lot. Well, this game that I was asked to play and test ended up being TCA, also known as That Crazy Adventure, which I have seen quite a handful of people talking about. If you pay attention to my channel, you would see that I made a community tab asking people if they wanted me to make a video on this game. And well, let's just say the majority of you said yes. Now, I heard from a lot of people that this game is very similar to the old YBA PvP, while of course being its own unique game in some aspects. And honestly, I have to say, these people were not wrong. Even some of the animations I've seen in the game have reminded me of some of the old ones from the original game. Now, stick around for this video because there will be a familiar someone whose voice you just might recognize from other Jojo games and other YouTube videos. Also, before I begin the video, for those of you that have been wondering if I have a Discord, yes, I do have a Discord. The link will be in the description below. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. So, if I'm going to be completely honest, my first impression of the game was, well, it's alright. I played it for a little bit, grinded the story mode, attempted to do world raids when I was like level 15, to which I ended up just instantly dying every time. I was sitting there thinking in my head, yeah, this game is not like old YBA at all. But I couldn't just say that after playing for what, only 15 minutes? So after getting more into the game and asking the staff more questions, I learned more and more about the game, time after time, slowly getting used to the PvP system and how the game works. And just about after 1 hour of farming levels, I was already level 50. The storyline really was nothing too crazy at all. There were really only 4 bosses to which are in the storyline, those of course being Dio, Giorno, Jotaro, and, well, the bird. I'm personally glad that the grinding is relatively fast because, for me, I hate grind games unless they suit my tastes almost perfectly. The bosses seemed relatively easy to fight as well. None of them really gave me too much trouble except for the Giorno boss and the bird boss, but anything other than that really was not too crazy. Now, of course, no game is perfect. There are obviously some minor issues with this game. The first issue I noticed was how long it took to get a spec, which you can argue with the fact that you shouldn't be able to get specs so early on in the game, but I was level 81 and I still did not have enough money to buy a spec. Luckily, this fellow right here, shout out to him by the way, gave me enough money to buy the Zeppeli hat, which is $30,000, on top of the fact that you have to pay $5,000 along with the hat just to obtain the spec, and it has a 5% spawn rate around the map. Which isn't really too good since for the higher HP bosses, just to stand with no spec is not going to cut it. Now I'm going to be talking about the raid bosses. There was an instance where the raid boss spawned in with only 1000 HP rather than the normal HP it would usually have, which is around the 7000 range. Not many people were able to get credit for beating the boss, and were too late to get the rewards before getting their fair share of damage. And then there's people like me that went overkill on the damage. I'm not sure how often it happens since it's only happened to me once, but I'm sure it's definitely not the first time. The same with this next bug. There was an instance where one of the bosses just completely fell through the floor of the arena. I wasn't able to get footage of it since I was just playing in my free time to get rewards, but when it fell through the floor, the raid just instantly ended and teleported everyone back outside into the normal map, not giving anyone any of the rewards. Even though the raid bosses are a tiny bit buggy, I still think it was an amazing idea to add them to the game. It definitely separates the game from a lot of the standard Jojo games because it gives people some competitiveness to get the special items that they need to further their gameplay. Because you can not only just kill the boss, but you can also kill other players that are trying to steal the damage off the boss to try to get that MVP spot. Which, if you didn't know, whoever gets the most damage gets the most rewards out of everyone in the server. But if you just want to get the minimal rewards and play it safe, you can just contribute by putting in 5% damage and waiting for the other people to fight for that MVP spot. There's also this one game-breaking glitch I ran into, which I think happened by accident, not too sure. But someone ended up time stopping while I was killing the bird boss, and one of the sea moon debris landed on me during the time stop. And when it ended, well, you'll just have to see for yourself. What the fuck? Bro. What the fuck just happened, bro? Yo. Yo. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, yo. Now I'll be talking about probably the most important part of this video, the PvP system. I think the PvP system is decently similar to the old version of YBA's. It didn't take me long at all to get used to the PvP system since it does greatly resemble it. However, I do think some things could be improved. I see a lot of people complaining about how the M1 animations are just quote-unquote janky and too fast, which, in my personal opinion, I think this is completely false. I think the fast M1s are a very unique way to give the player the aggressive feeling of the stands they're playing with. I really don't see why it should be changed, since I do really think the animation looks good. Another thing I want to talk about is the dashes. One of the most important things about any Jojo game PvP system are the dashes. Dashes are an extremely important addition to the game because it basically forms how people play. I shouldn't really have to explain much about the dashes in general since I think it's known about how important they are. The dashes in this game seriously give me heavy YBA vibes. Just in general, I think the developers nailed the dashes almost perfectly. I do think they could be a little bit smoother, but I think I just need to keep getting used to it since it's not supposed to be exactly like YBA's. Also, I'm not sure if it's just me, but when you jump and dash at the same time, you kind of glide on the air for a little under a second, which I think is just a little odd, but everything other than that is basically perfect. Now we move on to time stop. I have to say to the developers, well done, seriously. I mean, besides the World Over Heaven's time stop, literally every single time stop is balanced. It's not a crazy amount of time that you can land a million moves in a single time stop, nor is it too short to not be able to do any damage. Paired with the damage scaling of the M1s, I really do think they nailed it perfectly in this game. Oh yeah, while I was recording footage for the video, this hilarious bug happened upon me to where I was literally stuck in the snail form for eternity. I could literally do whatever I wanted to do normally. M1 people, use a stand, sprint, you name it. I just thought it was funny to include in the video because it just happened randomly in the middle of me editing this video. And the best part is, I literally don't even know how I did it. Now, I know this might seem like a short video to do a review on a game like this, however, most of the things I have to say about this game are positive. If the developers keep updating the game at the current pace they're at, then I can very easily see this game getting thousands of players in the near future. Now, do I think you guys should try the game out? Absolutely. Do I think it's better than YBA already? Absolutely. Do I enjoy it more than YBA? Absolutely. Please, if any of the staff team is watching this, do not let this game die. Whatever you do. I would hate to see such a good game like this fall into the depths of the dead anime games on Roblox. Oh yeah, about that person I was talking about earlier in the video.
Hey guys, Shadow Network here. Start playing on your account? Alright. Hey guys, Shadow Network. So loud, bro! Turn it down, please.
Wait, is there a...
Oh my god, bro, that's so loud. Alright, dude.
I think you should wait. There's like a thing right here.
Oh yeah. Are you like deaf or something?
No.
You have the loudest. Alright, let me play. Oh, okay. You have left-hand keybinds.
You can just move the keyboard.
Yeah. So what's this game?
It's like a new like Jojo game that I was playing.
Oh, your sensitivity, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it looks nice. Alright, so what do you have?
The hand.
How do you summon your stand?
It's like YBA. Like just stand like lines.
I mean, I'm pressing it.
Q. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I stored it. Use like an arrow or something.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get a shiny for you on your account.
Alright.
This game, dude, it's like ABD. Oh, dude, I like that.
It's like alright.
Travis Scott. Oh, I didn't know. Yo!
Bro, I got a skin like at 2%. At 2%.
How?
So you see the pity in the bottom right?
Yeah.
I literally got it at like 2%, bro.
How do you open your locker? Where's the skin?
That's like YBA.
Oh shoot, bro. This looks like a nice game. Why'd you not tell me to get on? I would have gone on.
Because I was recording,
Bro, we should record this video, bro. I want to record this.
It's actually a new Jojo. Like the devs asked me to play it, so.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It doesn't have a lot of players, I'm guessing.
Nah, it has like 300 right now.
Who did?
Eclipse.
Of course, bro. He's probably getting paid. Are you getting paid?
Huh?
Are you getting paid to play this game?
No.
Bro, come on. Hold on. Oh, bro, what the hell? Alright, fuck this game.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Alright, that's my section in the video.
So, what'd you really come here
Wait,
for,
stop. Wait, stop recording first.
It's Alt F9.